Okay, it seems it's a high probability in this reading that there's some type of choice. We have the lovers here that may separate the masculine and the feminine. This reading is indicative of a twin flame relationship. And let's dig a little more deeply into this and see what has changed. It may be on the lookout for a ghost or spirit to present this week. If you think of someone who's passed on. But there's this energy, whether it's a celebration or wedding, or there was just almost like three people parting, but that something was hidden. Perhaps something was hidden from a Queen of Cups. They may have been ghosted. There just may have been underlying magic. I'm just so sorry to talk about this. Like, I guess it's a reality. I didn't quite see it. And whoever's doing this is like they're if they've done it, like they didn't know what they were doing. It's like they were learning how to use the tools, and this could have been a soulmate from the past. The Judgment card for this. Someone's coming into the rescue. These cards don't want to come out. Tell me about this twin flame relationship. Show me. I don't know. I don't think they want to come out. Okay, let's just let these go. Let's do Crow Tarot for these. Tell me about this. At this ghost lands. Tell me about that. Yeah. Something restored. There's a need for rest. So this twin flame is recovering from mirroring shenanigans, like whatever this was that was just hidden. Tell me more about this. It's almost like a leaning tower that was built. You have to do with like the crown, like someone targeting the crown. Watching a crown may be significant. Tell me more. Lovers, Gemini, the choice was made here, possibly by 3. It's just causing illusions, so many illusions. Something just was not clear. Making a clear cut may be significant. It's like someone's dabbling in magic. Like they dabbled. This may have been a soulmate. There's some type of reckoning or judgment for this. This person may tend to rescue. And there's a choice here, and the choice is not clear. And we know an upcoming choice possibly, because I speak in possibilities, is the separation for a masculine and feminine. Tell me more. What's this direction? Hoping by this point we've already, maybe there's something unified within or without. There's been some type of healing. Scorpio energy healing, 13. Tell me about this direction. There's a pause, maybe a pause into the shadows. Show me. Yeah, there's movement, there's victory. Cancer may be significant. Harnessing of 2 energies. So unifying these energies and then harnessing them. Man, I see pictures of like hearing real fast Frankenstein, Mary Shelley. It's like harnessing of two energies. And I see like a lightning bolts, electricity. I see Tesla. Um, I see a lot, like all at once. Tell me about the feminine. Feminine going one way. A goodbye is significant. Coming apart. Solitude. This Page of Swords carries one sword, through the rain, through the storm. I'm hearing peace train again. There's a peace offering. And perhaps it was just like this promise made. There was this promise made. And sometimes when you get to certain points in your life or things happen, sometimes can't fill out, or I'm trying to say, fulfill the promises that were made. But it's almost like there's some type of support coming from above. And unless you've had some type of chronic illness, it's really hard to understand that. The need for self-care, for choosing yourself over everybody else, over everyone's expectations, what they expect you to do, whether you have chronic illness or you're grieving, or like there's a real need with this goodbye. There's essentially like the saying goodbye to a home, to take care of yourself, not taking care of others. Because sometimes you end up doing that. You end up, if you sacrifice yourself and you're letting too many people in and you're pushing yourself too much, you're not giving yourself time to heal. So there is a dire need for self-care here. And it's coming like from the heavens. There's a need for nourishment. There's a need to clear out what's negative, clearing space for what is nourishing and for self-care related to this goodbye. And people don't get that. They judge. They judge unless you have experienced it, whether it's loss, chronic illness, and facing the end of your life. You're not able to keep up like you once did. And you need to honor yourself that, even if it means losing friends, it means losing family, whatever it is you need to do to restore and reclaim that part of yourself. It's like saying no to things in order to reclaim something that was lost. I think that makes sense. Okay. And there's just something about this, like holding onto the sword, even though this is often the card is just being watched. And maybe the feminine is just being watched, and they're losing feathers and they're flying through a storm with one sword. It's like the sword of truth, like our armor of God, the sword of truth, through storms, through. Let's talk about the masculine. That was fast. So there's an obstacle, whether it's related to a mother or receiving. There's something being offered here. Boy, we have Wheel of Fortune again in this reading. I have 2 Wheel of Fortunes upstairs today. Whether it's fated or destiny, the wheel is turning. The wheel turns for the masculine. I'm hearing the wheel and the sky keeps on turning. Reminds me of like fall time, some fall. And someone brought that up to me in one of my readings or programs. Oh, wheel in the sky keeps on turning. And it is like change is eternal. I'm seeing the book, Who Moved My Cheese? Like it is just, it's just eternal. And this idea of like home being with you wherever you go, and your home, heavenly home. It's like it's life is just a dream. Everything is an illusion here. Oh, all right. Tell me about spirit. It's like, and I think even spirit helps with this choice. Spirit is holding its strength, the grief, the victory, related to this choice. Whether this is lovers, this is a choice, and then this idea of a lighthouse or a backyard. The backyard is significant, and the spirit in the backyard. Okay, tell me about, is this like the longest line I think I've ever had in a Planet Oracle here? There's victory, 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 chariot, chariot. How many chariots have I had? There's victory here. How many more? Show me. Another. I'm just like, oh. Archangel Michael. Call on Archangel Michael now. I think prayers related to Archangel Michael are extremely important to alchemize all of this darkness, anchoring light wherever we can. Oh, my nose is itchy. Boy, I'm seeing Wilson again. It just reminds me of that, of Castaway and that volleyball and that whatever she printed on the box that were their angel wings. Castaway? Castaway. Oh, something being tempered. And there's something sweet, some type of offer. Tempering some type of offer. It could be an offer of sweetness. I think I have to stop there. I think this is it for this segment. All right. Thank you. I appreciate you watching, and please follow and like, and I'll see you in the next segment. Bye now.